Hello everyone, welcome to my channel on this beautiful Sunday. Hoping everyone had a great week this week, and I'm so glad to be here. I'd like to go ahead and ask you guys if I could get a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. If you're enjoying my content and my jewelry, I'd so appreciate it. I'm kind of sad I haven't been on all week, but I've been busy with a new job at school, and so I want to jump right into this. And what I've got for you today is kind of a surprise. It's some new sterling. I'm going to be doing testing on the jewels themselves, the semi-precious stones, and I'm going to show you a piece that I think is ivory that I got in a group box from someone. And we're going to test it with the pin, with the hot pin. If it's celluloid, resin, plastic, whatever, the pin, of course, will penetrate the material. If it's what I think is ivory, it will have Schrager lines, and it will also, Schrager lines are kind of a hatch mark that are kind of, you know, like that. I have Schrager lines, and it will not, the pin, even though it's hot, will not penetrate. So, I know it's not bone, because bone, of course, has little indentations. You can actually see where the blood vessels go into the marrow of the bone, and you'll have little holes in it, and you can actually see that it's bone. But this is kind of sad for me that I got a piece that's not supposed to be sold, and it will stay with me, and I'll put it in my jewelry box. So we'll do that towards the end. I have some pieces that I also will show you that I've had before. Just a few. There aren't very many. So let me go ahead and get started. I think I'll just pull whatever's closest to me over. I'm going to put the Presidium right here in the center so you guys can see. So what I've got here is a beautiful 2-strand necklace. And I was like, it's got a really nice clasp. Isn't that pretty? And I was like, that looks like a very light amethyst. And I'm like, well, these don't look like stone. These look like beads, just glass beads. And I said, well, let's give it a test. So this is beautiful. The size on this is almost 18 inches. For the first strand, second strand is over 18, going towards, it's about 19. So we got 18 and 19, or 18 and a half, and 19 and a half, almost 20. So it's a very nice length. As you can see, that one there, it's got a little more purple. So the first thing we're going to do is test this. And I'll pull this over so you can see it. I hope my lighting's good. I hope I'm close enough. I think I am. So the first thing we're going to do is test this. And let's see what happens. So we're up to amethyst. So this is a beautiful amethyst double strand necklace. Just a very pretty piece. I think it's probably vintage. It's got a really vintage clasp on it. There is no marks at all on this piece. So if anyone would like this beautiful piece, it is just gorgeous. And I think it probably goes just like this. Put it like that. This goes here. There we go. It's very pretty. So these amethyst beads are gorgeous. Let me pull it up a little bit. And I think I will put, let's put 18 on this one. Okay. Very pretty. You hear the beads. It's super cold. Very nice. Very light purple amethyst. Next, we have these cute little sterling earrings. They are nice. They are probably a little older. They actually have the little wire wrap setting. I think these are probably quartz. Let's see what they test as. Oops. That would help. There we go. I always have fun testing. So this goes up above glass. Let's see. And it's probably quartz. because it goes right to where quartz is down here. So I'm going to put, for these little ones, let's put 8. They're very cute. Now, these are probably hand-carved little, oh, what are these called? Daggone it. Anyway, so they're not completely perfect as far as, they're not identical. So I wanted to make sure you guys saw this has more of a teardrop shape. But those are so cute. Okay? And these, I'm sure you could clean these with a little cloth, because I'm sure that is not, that is sterling. Okay? Next, we have a beauty. This is a vintage sawtooth bezel setting here. It's got a very nice clasp. This right here is just little seed beads and probably little glass beads. This up here is sterling. So I'm sure that this ring, you know, down here, all this is 925 because I tested this and this because there's no wording on it. I just think it's because it's old. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you did not care to keep this necklace on it, all you'd have to do is remove one of these rings and take it off. Very simple, and put the ring back on, and you still have this little necklace. Okay, so let's do a test on this piece right here on the stone. That goes up. It's probably a tourmaline is what I'm thinking. But we know it's a stone. It could be a clear tourmaline. It could be a quartz, some type of quartz. But look at that beauty. Very, very pretty. I'm sure this would shine up very, very silvery, sterling color. Okay, it is right at 16 inches. And for the sterling content and the beautiful stone, I think I'm going to put 18 on this one also. Okay. Very pretty. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, you guys, this is so cool. Look what I did with this. This does not need the presidium right at the moment. Look what I did with this. I love this pendant. And it actually, the bail is big enough to where it fit over these pearls. These are tiny little beautiful seed pearls, but they're kind of different shapes. Very white with a kind of a, oh, like a purple pink cast to them. This 3-ring pendant here is just marked 925. To me, it looks kind of silpadish, something that they would make. This was actually on, if I remember right, it was on a wire, and the wire was very, very messed up. So, and this here comes completely off if you want to, but it is a beautiful clasp, and it tested as sterling also. I hope you guys can see that okay. So, I do believe that this is 17 inches. Let me look. Nope, it's 16. So, I think with the pearls and the sterling content of the beautiful pendant, we're going to put 20 on that. And like I said, it will come off if you'd like to put it on a chain. Okay? So we'll put 20 on that. Very, very cool. I just thought that was the neatest way to show off that pendant. Next, I have a piece that I've had for a minute, and I'm very surprised that it did not sell. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's different, you know. It's vintage. We have the little bicone beads here. They look like they're definitely glass. These are pearls from like a razor clam. I always call them Baroque pearls. I think that's what they are. I'm not positive. But these are the button pearls, and they're very pretty. And then we have a piece of mother of pearl here. Very, very nice. Look at that. And this is all sterling. We have sterling up here and these beautiful little button pearls up here. Very nice lobster. 925, of course. and a little extender. So we got about an inch extender. This is approximately 16 inches, so it could be closer to 17. And it's very pretty. It's just very unusual. So I think what we'll put on this one is 25. And these have that like rainbow color coming out of them. They are a beautiful green, almost a light olive with the almost like peacock colors that kind of shine off of it. Very, very pretty. And this is gorgeous. Show it to you up close. Very pretty. Okay. Very, very nice. I really, really enjoy that piece. Okay. I have a thinner sterling, what would you call this? This is like a bangle or a clamper. It's not a clamper because it doesn't come out, you know, clicking. Doesn't have a mechanical piece here. So this is just like an open cuff. It is lightweight. It is thin. It is actually marked. Let's see if I can get you to see it. Yep, there it is. Sterling, Mexico. It's very pretty. This can be shined up. Haven't done anything to it. Let's pull it apart a little to get it on. To get it on, you're going to have to like grasp it and pull it on. And when you get it on, it's very cool. Now, it has this little area here, but it just needs shined up. That's where the metal, the sterling, is thinner, right through there. But this is a beautiful piece. Let me go back out slowly. It really is a nice piece. It is small, as you can see. It's about a 6 1/4, 6 1/2. And like I said, you're going to have to bend it to get it on. Not bend it. I don't mean it that way. Just kind of work with it. Like, see? I'm just kind of pulling it on and off. And like I said, it'll move. It'll open up some. Okay? So since it's a little thinner, it's not super heavy, I'm going to put, let's put 18 on this one also. I'm stuck on 18, aren't I? But it is a little Mexico piece. It looks gorgeous on. It just looks like a beautiful, you know, piece of sterling. And it's light. When you wear it, you probably won't even remember you've got it on. It doesn't pinch. And it's just gorgeous. I'm trying to keep the prices down. Oh, these are interesting. Okay, these are like the Siam, but they're actually Thailand. So that just means they're a little bit younger or more modern than the Siam enamel. This has the temples here, and then you have the long boats there. These are gorgeous. But what's funny, they are actually two separate sizes. So they are not the same size. One is a little bigger. So I thought since they were not the same size, I'd sell them separately. If they were the same size, I'd sell them together. These open very nicely. Just kind of a pinch and a push. And their marking is here. If I got it upside down, quit moving. There. Yep, upside down. So it says sterling, made in Thailand. Okay, this one here, I will give you a... Oh, I also wanted to show you that from this being worn and banged, we have a little bit of scuffing here, but it is soft. It is not rough. And it's just right in that one spot. And this is on both of them. And I thought that was kind of unusual. This side is perfect. So I don't know if the person wore both of these together and just banged them quite a bit. I'm not sure. But yes, it does have some scuffs there that I think maybe could be polished out. I don't know. but they're not rough. They're not rough to your skin. So that is that one. Let me pull back out. Okay, so this one actually is, the width of it in the center is a little over 2.5. This one is actually the same. It has a little metal piece here, but it doesn't hurt when you wear it. Let's see. There we go. I'll show it to you. There's the metal wear there. And that little piece here, but it's soft. It's just like a, when it was made, it had a little piece of sterling kind of bubble right there. This has a little, you can feel where it's been worn, but it is not rough as far as it's gonna bother you. This one also says sterling. Of course, upside down. What does this one say? Wait a minute. Let me check it real quick, guys. I think it's different. Yeah, this one says Siam sterling. C-I-A-M. Sterling. So this one is maybe even a little older. I didn't even notice that. Isn't that cool? So this is Siam. C-I-A-M. Not real sure of the difference, but the enamel work on both of these are great. The hinge is in great shape here. And let's shut it. Let's see the width. This one fits me better. This is closer to a little less than 2.5, but look, they just kind of cubby into each other. So one is just the tiniest bit bigger. So I'm going to say this one here. Let's get the cone. The cone of shame, don't fall. This one is going to be approximately, probably 7 inches, 7 1/4, because you know the cone is kind of out of shape right now. So I'm going to say 7 1/4, or 7, between 7 and 7 1/4. And this one's not going to be much bigger. It's going to be about 7 1/4, 7 1/2. And I'll put them on so you can see, because you guys know my wrist is small. Yes, and they close very nicely, and they stay closed. If I can get them shut, there. That one's really shut. Okay, and when I put them on, you can see the difference in the size. The sizing is different. One is a little bit bigger. See the width? The width on these two are different. Just the tiniest bit. But you know what? They do look nice together. Isn't that wild? This might be the reason why it's like that, is because they were clinking together. I never thought of that. Very pretty though. But this is just the tiniest bit thinner than this one. So this one, of course, see how much bigger it is? This one doesn't quite go over. So I'm going to say this is good for me, size-wise. So it's probably closer to a 7 1/4 or a 7 to be comfortable. Very comfortable. This one is closer to an 8, 7 1/2 to 8. Okay. And I'm going to put 24 on each one. So this one is 24 and this one is 24. But see, you can actually tell. It's just a bit thicker. Okay. I love these though. I think they're beautiful. They would go so good with like anything, any outfit, or another piece of sterling, another piece of jewelry. See how nice that looks? It'll look good with my ropes. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get this one off. And like I said, all you do is just put a little pressure to it and push. Or this one's backwards. Yeah, this one's pull because I've got it on backwards. There we go. All right, and I just got these, so this is the first time I've even really had them in my hands. But they are very, very similar. Isn't that cool? Okay, 24 a piece. Okay, let's do something next that is new. Oh, this is what I call, I've had these before. Me and my daughter have had these and gave, my mother was still alive. We gave her one of these. I call them fairy bells because of the sound. This is solid sterling. And it's got a very nice bell on it. I kept the necklace on it that it had, but it does have a couple little creases in it, but I don't think that makes a big difference. So I will kind of count off as far as price-wise because of those little creases. This is almost 18 inches. It's very pretty. I have not polished it, and it looks really, really nice. Isn't that cool? But yes, I call it a fairy. It's like a ballet inspired, beautiful sound to it. And it looks gorgeous on. Can you imagine wearing this with some real pretty silver hoops and some silver beaded ball earrings? That would look so classic. So for the fairy bead, let's put, and it's heavy. It's a heavier piece. Not super heavy. Let's see. I'll just put 20 on it. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, what else do we have over here? Oh, I've still got this one. I've still got this pendant, and this pendant can be put on even a bigger chain. And you know, I was looking at this. This could go on a smaller omega, a bigger rope. It could go this way, or it could go up and down. And this is definitely amethyst, and I'll show you real quick here. Excuse me, I forgot my allergy medicine this morning. Oh, excuse me. Okay, here we go. This is a beautiful piece. Go straight to amethyst. Okay. Set that over to the side. And since I didn't put a chain with it this time, because I know you guys have chains, if anybody would want one to go with it, I'd just charge $5. I've got one over here. But I'm trying to keep these low, and I'm going to put 22 on this pendant. Pretty. And it is marked on the back. And this has been tested. Very cool. Just a beautiful piece. Okay. So, has everybody been doing yard work like me, trying to get everything put in for the winter? Yeah, we spent all day yesterday and part of today doing that. Okay, I still have these two bangles. These are galore sterling from Italy. These are gorgeous. I had a very good price on them before. They did not sell. They are a clamper, and it's like a spring release clamper. So it's not like gonna open up and fall off. This has the safety clasp here, and it can be, all you have to do is pinch it and tighten it up. These are gorgeous. I'll put this first one on. They're a little bigger. Look how pretty that is. They are both about the same size. They are in a rectangle shape, not an oval. These two are gorgeous together or separate. Isn't that pretty? They are very high quality galore sterling. This one here, the oval shape is over 2.5. These are nice, especially if you have a bigger wrist, because it just fills it in so nicely. And like I said, it's spring loaded. And I will give you an approximate size on these. And I'll hold this here. These are a little bigger, like I said. 7 3/4 to an 8. And probably this one is the same. Yeah. They're both almost 8 inches. So I think that means that an 8-inch wrist would be able to handle these. But anywhere between about a 7 and an 8 would be fine on both of these. These are $25 a piece. Okay. Very pretty. Yes, I have quite a few pieces. And the new ones I just absolutely adore. Okay, we have 925 Italy here. This gorgeous rope. Look how, look at the difference between that rope and mine. How shiny it is. Because mine are not cleaned. This has a, let's see, let's get this focused. Hold on here. This has a gold, 18 karat gold chain, tiny chain, that is wrapped in between this beautiful rope. Isn't that the coolest thing? I just love it. So you have a little bit of gold in between. Very nice clasp here. The ring is actually soldered to the piece. Sterling ring, very, very thick and nice. This is very nice also. This is 925. I was looking for a maker's mark on this. And I don't think there's one. Let me check. No, it's just 925. So this is approximately, this is beautiful. This is right at 7 inches. And I'm going to put 26 on this beautiful rope. Let's go back out slowly. Very, very nice. Okay. Next. Yes, we still have quite a bit left. Okay, let's do a true clamper. This is Hecho in Mexico. This is a absolutely gorgeous piece. I will open it up so that we can see. I've only opened this once. Okay, it has a spring lock here that opens very simply. If you need to tighten it up a little bit, you would just put a little jewelry thing in, you know, a little tool, just pull up just the tiniest bit. You would put it in between that little V there and just pull up just the tiniest bit, but it's nice and tight. Let me show you the wording. There's quite a bit. There's a bunch of marks. This is a gorgeous solid sterling. Let's see. Look at all those wordings. Okay, so that is not coming in. Hold on here. There we go. That is the maker name and his stamping. And then here we go. There. Very cool. This is a very, very neat piece. Very pretty. Let's do a actual, let's do a size on it. Oh, there we go. Very simple. This is obsidian. Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like got a cat's eye. Little, probably has some obsidian and maybe a little bit of quartz or something on the top of this stone as they buffed it out. It's just, I haven't cleaned this either. It's just gorgeous. Let me pull out a little bit here. Okay, this is a little bit smaller. Let's go ahead and see how wide it is. But remember, you're not going over your hand. You're not going over this. It opens. This is about 2 1/4. And I'm going to put it on so you guys can see how beautiful this piece is. I was just so proud to get it. Just lovely. I actually have to, oh yeah, okay. So I've got it in and then very sturdy. Look at that piece. It's just artistic. Even though the clasp is here, it's just an artistic beauty. I love it. So, as you know, 6 1/4, and it's going up past these bones here. And I'm pretty sure that this is probably right at a 7, but it's not wider. It would not fit like a 7 1/2 or an 8, but I think it'd fit up to a 7 because, you know, you could wear it right here at the crook, right at the bones, and I have some space there. So we'll just put it at between 6 1/2 and 7. 7 1/4 at the probably at the smallest. Spring, baby, spring. There we go. So you know it's going to be nice and sturdy and it's not going to fall off. So this right here is 38. And I think that's a bargain because I have looked these up. Okay. There we go. Beautiful piece. What's next, guys? What's next? Okay, we have this gorgeous little cherub. There's the back. There's the front. He's a heavy little guy. He is playing music. He is strumming along. Has a gorgeous vintage chain. 925. Let's see how long this is. This is a long one. 925 Italy. I started to say 925 Mexico. No, Italy. This is 20 inches. This little guy is so, he's just darling. Look at the back. Look at those little wings. He probably could do with a little bath. He is just darling. And I think that we will put, let's see, what should we put on him? For the pendant, he's nice size. He's not the size of a charm. He's bigger than that. So let's put 24 on him. He's definitely vintage. Even the chain is vintage. So there's the angel. All right, you want to do some more testing? Let's do, okay, I have a sterling panel bracelet for you. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm trying to see if there is a mark on here. And I thought there was. But I do not see it. That's the back. Yeah, it always kind of makes me wonder how old these pieces are. Definitely not sterling. Check this out. This beautiful amethyst piece with the panels is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. And it just hooks. We have the hook there, and it just hooks. And you can, when you put it on, you can pinch that. Whoops, sorry. And it's in great shape. It's not flimsy. It's not going to fall apart. You can just flick it and make it tighter. So we're going to test these stones really quickly. I will give you a size on this. From the very beginning, it's a 7 1/2. It is vintage, maybe even antique for all I know. I'll show you the stones. Turn it sideways so we don't have that horrible glare. Okay, the first stone we'll go to is right here. Go straight to amethyst. There we go. There we go. I keep moving it. There we go. Then we'll go to, ooh, this one's real purple. These are kind of a rough cabochon. Very neat. It's like artisan made, one-of-a-kind piece. Amethyst. And this little baby's amethyst. Okay? Very good. So this panel bracelet, like I said, I just got it. So I think we will put 40 on it. It is absolutely gorgeous. And look how cute it would look with another bracelet. I love the sterling color. Very, very pretty. Okay. It's very well made. Very cool. All right, we'll put that over to the side. Now, I've got two very interesting necklaces that I acquired. And I am sure this right here, I know it's a Heshi. I think that's what they're called, a Heshi necklace. This is a scarab set in sterling. Little scarab bead. Very cool. Look at the back. Not sure what that's about, but this setting is gorgeous. That's $925. Isn't that neat? And look, his whole body is like right there to see. So it would sit like that. Then you have this gorgeous little sterling, $925 sterling with the $925 Italy mark. No, this one doesn't say Italy. This one just, well, I think it does. I'll tell you what, the writing on these, some of these are, yeah, this is $925 Italy, $925, yeah. So this is a beautiful little chain, little vintage chain that came with this. Very, very sweet. The scarab is, like I said, very cool. This is 18 inches. And I think I'll put 22 on the scarab. I just think it's so cool. Okay, next is this funny little Heshi necklace. We have the different stones that I'm pretty sure this looks like maybe a light jasper. Not quite yellow, but light. We have turquoise for sure. And then we have what I do believe is coral. Or it could be a red jasper, but with this right there and that, I'm pretty sure it's coral. The way coral has the little breathing little holes in it and stuff. It is backed with this wooden piece. It has a different color of stone, if it is stone, up here. And look at the little eyes in the mouth. Isn't that cute? That is so cool. But anyway, and then we have the little Heshi beads with the turquoise and probably, I'm going to say these are shells. But I think these are definitely, they're super cold. These green beads are super cold. And then we have, and I just threw this in because I think it's so neat. It's a little piece of history. Probably very antique piece, or very vintage, close to antique. At least 50 years old, I would say. And we're just going to put $20 on that for someone that collects things like that. Okay? And it will come in its box. That's how it came to me. Set that back there. All right, now, I've showed this once. This is a topaz ring, sterling. Very pretty. I cannot remember what's written, so I'm going to look real quick. I'm not sure I remember. Oh, okay. It's STS 925. And that means something about the metal. I don't think that's a maker's mark. Okay, so we'll see what this shows us. It's beautiful blue. And it is definitely topaz. Okay? Just so you'll know, I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to sell things that are not what I say. This is beautiful. It is like open work in the back where the prongs are set. Very nice. I love the wave pattern. This is actually a size, probably, I think a 7 1/4. Let me check. If I remember right. Yep, not quite 7 1/2. It's about 7 1/4. Close. Well, no, it's about 7 1/2. I'll be danged. Okay. So it's a beauty. And this will be $32. Okay. Set that over there. We have a few more rings that I'll show you here in a minute. I have this beautiful cross. Very, very nice. This is from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. MMA, not the fighters. It is marked as such. It is in this beautiful box with all this cotton. It has these little seed pearls. It is sterling. It is marked. It is 925. Let's get it to focus here. It is 925. Right there. It is just gorgeous. Look at those beautiful little pearls. They're so sweet. It's a Figaro. It's vermeil. This is all vermeil. Gorgeous piece. And what these are is replicas. Very pretty clasp. Very nice. And these are replicas of famous artisan pieces or famous art. I've had some pieces from them before, and they are gorgeous. They're all very nice. Okay. So, I have not really looked this one up, but I'm sure the pricing on it goes, probably not super high or anything, but I thought I'd put, let's put 18 on this one. It's just very, very pretty. And it comes in its little box. This would be a nice little present for someone. See, MMA is the name of the product, or the name of the company. And these are probably sold out of a magazine, and I do believe that you can actually buy some of these pieces when you're there in New York. Okay? I'm going to show it to you one more time. It's very, very pretty. Very nice. And it's not a crucifix. It's, yeah, it's very pretty. Okay. Oh, okay. I have so many pieces, I'm trying to keep them all straight. I have a gorgeous ring. This is like a bypass ring. I do believe this is artisan made. There is no markings. I had to test it. It is absolutely as cool as it can be. This is not amethyst, unfortunately. And I will show you. It just comes up to glass. Let's go back out a little bit. Hold on here. There we go. This is so cool. And it's like a bypass, so it will get bigger or smaller. Quit moving. So this will not go to amethyst. It will go to glass, or not even to glass. Okay. But it's cold, so I know it's a little piece of glass. And look at this. Push that over to the side because we don't need it. Look at this. This is the coolest thing. Look how it sets up. As you see, it's like a bypass here. So you can make it a little bit bigger or smaller. I think I've got it right at about a 9 1/4. Let's see. Yeah. Well, closer to a 9 1/2. And it does, since it's bypassed that way, it does set. This is up higher than that. So that's why it looks like that. About a 9 1/2, and it will expand. But that's where it's been set on. You can tell because all of the, you know how the tarnish sets in. It is all up under that piece there. So this is just the coolest thing. Nice little hunk of sterling. Fabulous ring that nobody else is going to have. It could be for a February birthday. It could be for you to wear. What a statement. Look at that. Look at the way that that faceted piece sticks out. It's gorgeous. So for this piece here, it's very unusual. And it will size between anywhere between a 9 and a 10. and just clean it up a little bit. I think, yeah, there we go. I think what we'll put on this, I think it came in this box here. No, that was something else. Okay, anyway. I got some new boxes that I bought from somebody at a garage sale the other day. A whole box of boxes, jewelry boxes and stuff, real nice ones. I'll show you one here in a minute. Isn't that cool? So I think what we'll put on this one is 30, just because it's so interesting and so one of a kind. Okay, so we'll set that over to the side. Yeah, I thought we'd do testing today, and then I have a piece that I do believe is ivory, and I'm going to show you the Schrager marks, the cross-hatching here in just a minute. Okay, this is this filigree, and I have had it for a while, but I think it's gorgeous. I think it's not showing up as beautiful as it really is. This is 925 ATI, I do believe, or UTC. These are religious companies that make sterling. Yes, this is UTC 925. So this is a sterling vermeil gold over. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect. It is, and it's got quite a bail on it. Very nice. This is right about 2 inches. No, it's not. It's 1 3/4. Now, this sterling vermeil box chain is an RS, a Ross Simon piece, which is probably one of the better, it's right there, better jewelry companies that we know of. I can get it to show up. It's got the little RS symbol. That's, I'm sorry, guys. That kind of runs together. It's right there if I can get it to focus. Let's go back. So this chain alone is, you know, worth some money. It's right there. Yeah, there. There it is. So for the Ross Simon chain and the beautiful vermeil filigree, I'm going to do 20. Okay? It is, I think, yes, it is 18 inches. Very nice. Very pretty gold tone on this vermeil sterling necklace. Okay? Filigree. Very, very pretty. Do I want to do... Okay, I'm going to do this. Now, this came to me in a Pandora box. Okay? With the ring. It looks like a ring. This I'm not sure of whether it's Pandora or not. It is definitely turquoise. It is a very unusual ring. It is marked 925 and it has a little oval mark. I wasn't able to find out what that oval mark was, but it's just a very pretty ring. Just very, very cool. So it has a beautiful setting. As you can see all that. And it is approximately a 7.5. Nope, 7 1/4. That's 7.5. We'll just say 7 1/4. I don't want anybody to get something that's not going to fit. Okay, it's just very cool. I have not cleaned it. Very, very nice. My fingers are peeling from that one ring that I wear all the time. Isn't that pretty? Look at the peel. Isn't that weird? No, I know what that is. I've done so many dishes in the past couple of days. Look at that. So, I'm going to put it there. It's just very pretty. So we're going to put 22 on this ring. And I don't know if it's Pandora or not, but I'm going to put it. And see how it's got the circle. I don't know if, yeah, there you can see the circle. And to me, it just, I don't know, it fits in there because it has the funny little, yeah, anyway. So it will come in this Pandora box. And that's that. Now, what else do we have here? Let me set her back there. All right. I have a couple rings here. This is really cute. This is a beautiful frosted 925 with vermeil, I do believe. Let me see what this says. Yes, PR925T8, which is Thailand. So this is a sterling ring, and it is really cool. Very, very neat. It is a size, let's see. It is about, I would say, a 8 3/4 to a 9. Because I don't think this will fit. No. So I'm going to say 8 3/4, 8 1/2. Okay. This is about 9 1/4. Definitely it's not going to fit over here. So we'll put 8 3/4 or 8 1/2 on this one, 8 3/4. And it is really cool. 925 Thailand. The maker's mark is PR. Beautiful. It kind of looks like something that, not Silpata, oh gosh, what's his name? I can't think, but anyway. It's an artisan made piece. Very cool. So we'll put 16 on this, just because it's kind of different. Then I still have this enamel sterling ring. It is sterling. It's a nice ring that you could stack. It's a nice stacker. Isn't that pretty? Let's go back out somewhere awfully big. Go back out. Isn't that pretty? It's just a beautiful little ring. It's designed all the way around. You've got the little raised dots, a dotted Swiss look, and then you've got the beautiful little pieces here. The little raised lines. It is right at 7 1/4. And I'll put 14 on that one. It's just pretty. It's just a ring to throw on if you're going to work or, you know, getting ready to get dressed and don't want to have something huge like this one. Kind of cool. I need some lotion. Now, this ring here is an absolute beauty. Look at that. It is marked. It is 925 EC. And I thought this was Thailand too, but it doesn't say. Wait a minute here. Nope. It's marked in 2 or 3 places. 925 EC. Not sure what that means, but it is put together here, soldered together, sterling and CZ. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks like a little tiara. So you've got the enhancer and the wedding ring kind of look. Looks like a little, it looks like Christmas. Okay, this is a 7 3/4, almost an 8. Okay, and like I said, it is absolutely beautiful. So we're going to put 30 on this one because it is so special and it is lovely. So we've got those done. I have just a few more, and I have, whoops, I have one more piece plus the ivory, what I think is ivory. Okay, these are my daughter's. She gets these and makes them because she makes all her own jewelry. Onyx and sterling, Mexico. Look at, it's even got the original backs. And I put the little rubber pieces on the front. I think these just say, yeah. And I don't remember how much I put on them before. Let's see here. 925 Mexico, Texo 93. I can't even talk. Taxco, Mexico, 1993 is what I think it means. These are a heavier set. They're not heavy, but these are solid. These are not hollow. This is a beautiful piece. Set of earrings, a door knocker type that don't move. They do not knock. And I'm going to put 22 on these. I looked these up. I had them priced a lot lower than that. I looked them up and I was shocked at another pair that was just like these. And so we'll just go with that. Okay. So there's those. Just beautiful. We still have the little dragonfly. Little sterling dragonfly. Very pretty on the back. Very nice bell. It's like the little cluster crystals in it. And I'll do this one for $14. It is approximately 3/4 of an inch. Can you see that? Let's put it up higher. 3/4 of an inch. And it is very pretty from a distance. When you see it on, it looks gorgeous. It is big enough for a small omega. Isn't that pretty? Okay, set that over here. Next, we have, these are beautiful. These are gorgeous. That is the inside. That is the side view. These are darling. A little scalloped. Solid sterling. Very nice piece. These are, I don't know what these are. What are these? Okay. The inside is beaded like, looks like a nugget. Okay, let me take the back off, see if we have any info. I don't think so. Okay, on the post, we have 925 Italy. So these are from 925 Italy's on the post. I'm not even going to try to make your eyeballs fall out to see it. These are beautiful. The color of the silver of the sterling is fabulous. That is the thickness, about an inch. About an inch. Sorry, hold on here. Looks like candle wax. Not earwax, guys. It was purple. These are about, I would say, 1/4 of an inch thick. Yes, they are so nice. Now, they're not hollow, but they've been, like, you know, put onto a pattern. So they're not super heavy. They're very pretty. So for these, I'm going to put 22. Okay. And I see that one's a little bent. I'll get that fixed right away, very simply with my little finger. Okay, so remember, these are 925 Italy. These are not Mexico. So I'll straighten that out even more. So we'll do 22. Just beautiful. Now these two bracelets I've had for a while. We have the heart shape on this one. Just one, and then on the other one there are 3. So this is 6 3/4. And then we have the second one. This is a beautiful bracelet for charms. So this would be the start of a charm bracelet for someone. If they wanted to go that route, you've got 3 hearts on it already. You could take those off. It has a beautiful spring ring clasp here. I'm really far down. Sorry, guys. Spring ring clasp here. And the nice ring that is soldered onto the end here. This one is 6 3/4, also almost 7. You can always add links to this one especially, because it doesn't have an end piece on it. These could be lengthened. You could take it to your I can't say it. You could take it to the jewelry store and have them put some more links on it. And so I'm going to sell this one for 18 and this one for 20. Okay. So this one here, and I don't know why I'm over that far, is 20. This one here is 18. Okay. Solid sterling. Just really pretty pieces. And they are darling. Let me pull up my sleeves. There they go. Look at how pretty those are. This one is a really unusual chain. I like it. Okay, so we got those. So we are almost finished. All we have now, we have a little Bali inspired little ball that opens up. Isn't that sweet? It has a real pearl on the inside. Give you a little peek. Can you see it? It's real. I took it out. It's a real round, beautiful little pearl. Okay? It's on a gorgeous little chain, little vintage chain. It has spring ring clasp. I'm not sure what this says. Let me read it real quick. It says 925 Avon. I had no idea. Huh. That's cool. And this, I'm looking to see if it has anything written on it. These are some new pieces I got just the other day. Nope, so this must be an Avon, a 925 Avon piece. How stinking cute is that? Okay, so the chain is 20 inches. How interesting. So this is beautiful. It doesn't make any noise, but it's still cute as a button. So let's put 18 on that. Love it. So cute. My stomach's starting to growl, you guys. I'm hungry. Okay, last of the necklaces. CZ. Triple ring with a double ring on the bottom. Just gorgeous. Very, very nicely made with this, you know, with the holes in the back to bring the light through. This says, let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. CZCHSU. Okay. This is built in. It doesn't come off. Let's get a measurement. This is the longer one. Let's come back down. This is actually 18 inches. Very pretty. And with the, it is about 2 1/4 inch drop on that. So it'd be about 20 inches. Well, it'd be about 20 1/4. And let's put 24 on this. It's very, very pretty. Very nice. And there is no maker mark on this one. Let me check. Don't remember seeing one. No. Just that SU, which means something about the metal, if I remember correctly, about the sterling. Okay. The last little set of earrings. These are sterling. These are 925. These are little huggies. These open up. Very, very cute. I think, where does it say? Does it say 925 up here? Yeah, it says it right. It's hard to see. It says it right there. So these little huggies are absolutely darling. I have the CZs, just beautiful. I have a 3-piece set of these. They're not the same. They're not the same company or anything. I'm not sure who these came from, but they're just gorgeous. So I'm going to put 12 on these. That's sweet. Love them. Yeah, you can see right there. See if there's any maker mark. No. So we'll put 12 on those. Hold on here. I'm a-looking. Nope, I don't see a maker mark there. Okay. Very good. So I'll set those over there with the ring. We're done there. The last but not least is probably a absolutely gorgeous piece. I'm just, I love this piece, but I can't keep it. This is an older piece. There is no markings. I did test it. I'll show you the back first. it's not necessarily like a panel bracelet, but it's close. As you can see the back, it's just beautiful. And now I'm going to turn it over. Oh my goodness. Marcasites and this beautiful blue. I don't know what color blue that is, but I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. You can't even see it very well when it's laying flat. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? And it has the very nice clasp. Very nice clasp. And it has the safety on it. And it just, yes, just like that. Now I'm going to measure it first, and then we're going to test the stone. This is a 7 1/4, or right at, let's just say a 7. I don't think the quarter. So this would fit someone with a smaller wrist, like me. And oh, it is so pretty, you guys. I think if I look through here, I might have seen one marcasite gone, one. And it is, I'm looking right there. And that is the only one I found. Isn't that amazing? I'm looking through here and letting you guys see. So you'll see. Marcasites are very, very famous for falling out. Yeah, I think it's just gorgeous. Those are all there, yeah. Wow. Okay, so we're not going to be banging it around. I don't know how I got it in one piece. It was in a box, but it was in a box with a lot of things. And when I pulled it out, I was just absolutely amazed. So let's do a test, because I don't know quite how to explain my rock identifier. It identifies semi-precious jewels also. Said aquamarine. Okay, so let's turn this so you can see it. This is the last piece, and then I'll show you the ivory. Let's see what it tells us. Okay. It goes to aqua. It goes past aqua, really, to iolite. So it's either an aqua or an iolite, is what I'm thinking. I just think aqua probably is true. It's either aqua or a gorgeous blue iolite. I'm not positive, but it is spectacular. One of a kind, beautiful. I haven't cleaned it. I don't think it should be cleaned. I really don't. And you have to be so careful of the marcasites. The back is fabulous. It's got that burnished sterling, vintage antique sterling look to it. So I'm going to put 55 on this one, okay? I know. But I have done some research, and I think that's fair. I think if we would stop and think about some of the pricing that you've seen lately with other people that I know well and you know well, you wouldn't get that for under maybe 80 bucks, $75, $70, okay? All right, this is my favorite. This is an absolute beauty. This is, oh gosh, this is a longer video, guys, but it's worth it, okay? I'm sorry it took so long, but it's definitely worth it. This is this beautiful piece. Now look at, okay, it has the pin. The pin is tight. And I will show you. There we go. Then you can push the pin back down so it's not in the way. This is beautiful. I do believe it's, I don't think it's sterling. It's probably, I don't know, a brass. But I want to try to show you the hatch lines or the Schrager lines if I can. If this will cooperate. Let's see if it will. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see, but do you see those hatches? Look at the V's. Okay, this is not bone. I've seen other bracelets like on Etsy and Poshmark and eBay that have this funny little centerpiece here. I don't know if that's the interior of the ivory, like, you know, like the marrow or the inside of the ivory. But we have the Schrager lines, as you can see very plainly. I was kind of upset when I got it, but then I was like, no, you'll take care of it. Somebody else probably won't. But there's the Schrager lines on that side. You don't see the pitting. You don't see any openings for bone. If you've ever had a dog that you've given bones to, which we used to back in the day, they don't so much anymore, but like steak bones and stuff like that, you would see the inside, and it would have little holes and little valleys. This has none of that. So I'm thinking, oh, it's just resin, a celluloid, right? And then of course I got into it with a very high-powered, not a microscope. I've got a thing over there that you hook into the computer. And I saw the Schrager lines, and I was like, oh, no. So I don't know if you can see them from here or not. I didn't really look. No, I can't tell. Let me see. This is the inside of the bracelet. And it's been polished, so I don't know if it's, but you can definitely see it there, okay? So the pin test is really kind of ridiculous to even do, because I know it's ivory. I just know it is. And it's hard, you know what I mean? It's very hard. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fire this little pin up real quick. And we're going to heat it up with my trusty little Bic lighter, my great big one. And let's see what happens. So I hope this pin didn't burn my hand off. Okay, there's the lighter. Let me come back out some. Here we go. Okay, it's hot. So what I'm going to do is try to see if it will go into it. Will it get in there? No. I'm really pushing. It does absolutely nothing. I'm pushing over here. Nope, doesn't make an indentation. So I've got ivory, so it will be mine for the rest of my life, because I'm not giving it away. I'm not selling it. Isn't that awful though? Yeah, so it's small, so I can wear it if I want to. I think the kids would get a really big kick out of it. Wear it with something with some cream and brown. So that's how you can tell if you get ivory like in a box from Goodwill. I believe that they, oh, you can really see it here. You definitely see I can see it with naked eye from here. Very well. Oh, you see my ring light. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But you probably won't get any anymore in Goodwill, because they really go through that. Yeah, there they are. But from like eBay and things like that, from people that sell the big boxes of jewelry, I've seen these types of bracelets, but I've never seen one that came to me that was ivory. So, well, that is the end of this beautiful video with beautiful jewelry, and I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, but I wanted to wish everybody the best. I'm going to try to come back. I did get a box. I won't even say from where yet, and we'll be opening that next week. I have another group of jewelry coming probably tomorrow, and we'll open that and go through it. It'll probably just be costume jewelry, but that's fun. And this is just beautiful. Look how pretty he is. Trunk up, everything. Wow. Well, anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening. Stay well and stay blessed. And I'm going to get off of here and get ready for my week. And we will talk to y'all soon. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching.